I don't buy it. It's just something that I'm toying with in my mind. But the good stuff you pass down, you pass it down, and that's where this comes from. The fact that what you're looking for, what you're out there seeking, is you are already it. Another way they would say it is that you are not your thoughts. Oh, that's cool because that thought was stupid. It was depressing, or maybe it was silly. It was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if there were a bunch of clowns fighting right here? And it just comes from your imagination somewhere, and it's silly. Okay, but what relevance does that thought have? What is it? What anything? It's just a thought. Okay, get rid of it. You're not your thoughts, and even more than that, you're not your body. You could lose your leg and you'd still be here, right? You could be robocopped and you'd still say, yeah, I'm just waiting for that surgery, boss. Yeah, I'll do a fight crime. Sure. Sure. No. No, as soon as I get my body, I'm out of here, bro. You pretend like you got control of me, brain chip me, but trust me, I'm going to find a nice doctor played by, who would play him in a movie? If I were going to have a nice doctor, probably someone that's just a chameleon. Who would play him? Who would play him? Gary Oldman. He would be the best. They should remake RoboCop. Listen, they should make a new RoboCop, and they should put Gary Oldman as the scientist that's just conflicted, and yeah, he's RoboCop. Maybe focus more on him as a family man and what happens when your mind is trying to get back and just it's struggling between your new computer programs that you're running. That would be a great one. But now, I mean, imagine nowadays CGI, how dope they can make it look, and just make a laser beam for eyes. Oh man, the gun coming out of the leg, dude. He could control computers. He could log into the mainframe. I would do it. I'd make one, and I would make it so that not only it was corrupt from the company that made him, it was corrupt to the highest levels, like the U.S. government, perhaps the chief. What could it be? The chief? Could they get all the way to the chief? RoboCop. What are you gonna do? Confliction. You're like me. Are you your thoughts? Or are you this body? You're not this body. You're not these thoughts. Are you your old thoughts? Where's my wife? Where's my kid? You know what? You know who's been on a tear? He was in the latest Spider-Man. I'm only saying if Hollywood calls me up and gets me in here, who am I going to cast for the villain? Do I go old school? Do I go old school with none other? They wouldn't even believe this. This is why you can't cast an epic all-star cast. Gary Oldman, Michael Keaton. I go with Michael Keaton for the villain. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Michael Keaton for the villain? Oh man, gotta have a smoking wife. He's gotta have a smoking wife. I mean, why do you go back? You got a kid, and your wife is just talking shit to you the whole time? No, you go back, take that kid, but you leave her there. What do you go with? Ah man, I might start writing I might have to start writing a script. I don't know who I would get to play the wife though. Monica sounds good. Something with an M. It could be so Monica. I think I'm thinking M because Murphy's his last name. All right. Well, we'll come back to it later. I'll come back to it later. This this would be so great if we could get him to do it. If we could just get him to write this movie, get some really awesome CGI, get Samuel L. Jackson in this thing. What? Abby Cornish? I cannot believe it. All right. The only thing to top it off is someone like Michael Kenneth Williams to play his best friend. Just really bring out the drama. I hope so. Anyway, you're not your thoughts, right? If you got RoboCopped, you're still, or you're not your, your thoughts, right? Whatever. You're not your body. We've established that. How far do you go? If you took your brain out and you put it in another body that they made of you, same, same everything, what would you say? You'd say, yeah, this one's working a little better. Thanks for adding the extra large penis and the vagina in the back. Hey, no one's gonna see it. Just gonna give it a shot, right? Thanks. Got my new body, new brain. Like my brain, they optimized it when they put it in there. They put it on a USB chip. What am I now, a USB chip? Or am I the computer that runs it? At some point, they say you're none of that. You're none of that. You're none of that. Well, what are you then? You're just this. You're just this space. You're just this consciousness. You're just this place. And everything arises within it. Everything.